Hello dear students, welcome to the ICT lesson. I'm your ICT teacher Miss Ria, back again with another video on Scratch. Today's session is going to be about creative coding on Scratch. Topic is disappearing dragon. Objective of this video is to create a Scratch program with sound effects and animation. And I have picked a creative coding challenge for you. The challenge is disappearing dragon. In this picture you can see a wizard and a dragon. Let's see what our program is going to be about. Select Castle 3 as backdrop. Okay, it can be any castle. Choose Wizard 2 from the sprite library and decrease the size. Choose Dragon from the sprite library and increase the size. Turn the dragon to face the wizard. Now let's open Scratch screen. This is my Scratch screen. I need to select Castle 3 as a backdrop. I'm going to go to my backdrop library and here I'm going to type castle. Okay, Castle 3 is over here. I'm going to select this one. Okay. Choose Wizard 2 from the sprite library and decrease the size. Okay. Let's see how to do that. I'm going to delete cat sprite. I'm going to go here and type wizard. Wizard. We don't have wizard 2, wizard 3. I'll take this wizard. Okay. And it says decrease the size. So how to decrease the size? So if you can see here, it says size 100. That means the size is 100%. But I want him to be a little smaller, so I'll make him 50% of his size. You see, it is become smaller. Next, choose Dragon from the sprite library and increase the size. Let's go to the sprite library again and type dragon. Okay, I've taken the dragon and it asked us to increase the size. So how do I increase the size? Once again, click over here and type the percentage. Okay, I want it to be 150%. Okay, it's bigger now. And next, turn the dragon to face the wizard. We need to turn the dragon. How to do that? You can see that the dragon is facing to the right. I want it to face left. To change the direction, I'll click on the dragon and here you can see the word direction. I'll click on it. So when I click on it, I get this kind of a circle. And let me try rotating. It's rotating. I don't want it to rotate. So if you see here, the rotate button is on. Let me click. And this is left and right. If you see, this is left and right. This is do not rotate. I'll click on left and right. And I will, move it this side. Now the dragon is facing the wizard. Okay. Let me show you once again. I just clicked on it. I clicked on this left and right and I just moved it the other side. Okay, my dragon is looking at the wizard. So this task is done. Now let's look at our first challenge. Can you make the wizard say a magic spell? Yes, of course we can. And we have learned it already. I will click on the wizard. I want it to say a magic spell. So where can I find the say command? Yes, it's in the looks block. I'll take say hello for 2 seconds, but they asked us to say a magic spell. I'm going to say, let the wizard say abracadabra. Right? For 2 seconds. You already know that before we start the programming, we need to assign the event for this. So let me go to the events block. When flag clicked, when space is clicked, when sprite is clicked, I'm going to take when space is clicked. Space is the space bar on your keyboard, or you can use any keys from here. I'm going to use the space bar. So when the space bar key is clicked, the wizard is going to say abracadabra. Let's see if it's going to happen. Okay, I'll click the space bar key and it's set, right? Now let's look at the second challenge. It says, can you add a sound effect to the wizard as he casts the spell? Now we are going to add the sound effect, and we're doing it for the first time. So where will I find sound? I'll go to the sound block. I'll click on it. Play magic spell. Okay, it's magic spell, and what else is there? Okay, let me click on the space bar key now. Okay, it makes the magic spell sound. Let me see if there are any other sounds. I'll click on the sounds block. Over here on top, it's magic spell. I want to search for more. I can click over here for the sound library, choose the sound, click on it. So what kind of sound do you want? You can search over here. Let me type magic. Okay, either dance magic, magic spell, or any other. You can find so many different sounds over here. I'm going to stick on to my magic spell. I'll go back, and here there are more options. If you want the magic spell to be faster, see, it's getting faster. You can make it a little slower. Okay, this is fine for me. Now I will go back to code. Okay, code, this is the code. Okay, let me click on the spacebar key again and test it out. Spacebar key says abracadabra and the magic spell sound. So my challenge 2 is completed. Let me look at challenge 3. Challenge 3 says, can you make the dragon disappear as the wizard casts his spell? Now I have to make the dragon's sprite disappear after the magic spell sound. Now how do we do that? So first of all, I'll click on the dragon sprite. So I want it to happen after the spacebar key is pressed. When spacebar key is pressed, okay. Next is I want it to disappear. Now how can we hide it? Yes, using the hide command. Okay, to make the dragon sprite disappear, we can use the hide command. Okay, where do I find the hide command now? Let me go to looks and let me search for it here. Yes, we have the hide, and next to it is the show command. So what I'm going to do is I'll place it here, hide. I'll keep this away, I don't want it to show. And now let's try. I'll click on the spacebar, abracadabra, and it's already disappeared. Before he could cast the spell, the dragon has disappeared. I didn't want this to happen. Only after he cast the spell, I wanted the dragon to disappear. Now how do we do that? Now here is an idea. We can make it wait. Okay, to get the wait command, let's go to the control block here, control, wait. Okay, wait for how many seconds? Let's wait for 3 seconds. I'm typing 3 because if you see, it says abracadabra for 2 seconds. So after 2 seconds I want it to disappear. That's why I'm waiting for 3 seconds. So here if your spell is for 3 seconds and this has to wait for 4 seconds. Do it that way. Okay, now what I want is after it disappears, I want it to reappear in some time. So I'll put a wait command once again, let it wait for another 3 seconds and then let it show. Okay, let me go back. Okay, let me press the spacebar key now. Let's see what happens. It says abracadabra and then the dragon has disappeared and it reappears. Done. So my program is working perfectly fine. Let's look at the fourth challenge. It says, what other animations could you add to the dragon? Now this challenge, I'm going to leave it to you. You're going to add more animations to your dragon. Alright? So this is the dragon. You're going to add more animations to it. So I'm going to do a small change to my program. That is, when the wizard casts the spell, I want him to change his action. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to the looks block. I'll take switch costume 2. Okay, switch costume 2. Let me check the costume of wizard here first. This is the first costume, this is the second costume, and this is the third costume. I want it to switch to the third costume when it casts the spell. I'll go back to code. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to place this at the end. Wizard, yeah, switch costume to wizard C. So let me try the program now. I'm going to test it out. I'll press. It says abracadabra and the action is changed. It disappears and reappears. So the fourth challenge is for you. That is, you can add more animations to your dragon. So once you're done, click the screenshot of your program and then email it to me, or you can attach it in the Google Classroom. So in this lesson you have learned how to select a backdrop and a sprite, and how to program 2 separate sprites, how to add sound effects, how to make the sprites talk, make a sprite disappear and reappear. So these are the things that you've learned today. Thanks for watching the video. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and have a great day.